Okay, let's go.
G'day again. Going to cover bunker shot again. This time we're going to cover a more of a buried lie, or an egg as you like to call it. Fried egg, poached egg. We're going to, there's two ways I actually learnt playing this shot years ago. The one when I first started and was why you're closing the club face off when you're playing the shot, having it back a little bit more in the stance, knowing it's just going to take off once you get it out, but hitting it reasonably firm behind the ball and more of a punch shot. It gets it out, it's landed 10, and it's probably run another 10, so not too bad. Now the other way, because I used to love bunkers and experiment in it, but I saw an American guy, can't remember his name, I was probably about 16, 17 at the Air New Zealand Shell Open that they used to have at Titirangi. So that's showing my age, because that tournament hasn't been around for decades. But I watched him on the par 3 by the clubhouse. He had a shot in there and it plugged, boom. I think he was leading the tournament at the time. And I thought, oh, this is going to be terrible. He's going to hit this low shot coming out. It's going to be gone. And he set up to it and he opened the club face, majorly opened it, way wide. And I'm like, oh, this is interesting. Because I'd thought about it, but I thought, nah, you probably can't do it. But anyway, he did it. He set up, and the same thing, he put the ball a little bit further forward. He opened the club face, as I said, majorly, and he swung back and he slammed that club into the ground behind the ball with that open face. It threw it up a lot higher. It landed softer and didn't run anywhere near as much. And I'm like, oh, I'm going to try that. So I do use both shots, but the one I mostly use, if it's sitting like that, is having it, yeah, that little bit further forward, opening that club face majorly, and really slamming that club under the ball. Like that, it's popped it out, it's landed about the same as the other one, but probably run 3 or 4 yards, not as far. So you've got those two options that you can try. And try them, because you will eventually get shots where you do get a little bit buried, even if it runs in and it's just a little bit down like that. You'll be able to get it in and out. To be able to do both of them, closing it off, hitting that little punch shot, getting it out, and letting it run. To again, having it that little bit buried, opening that club face, and slamming that club at the back of that ball. And coming out like that, and that's stopped within 3 yards. So you've got those two shots, and again, when it comes to it as well, depending on the sand, if it's really fluffy, you might want to close the club face off to actually help get it out, because it will explode. But try the different shots in different sand, and you'll learn from it. The fluffier the sand, the more aggressive you got to get, because that sand just disperses like a cloud, and it doesn't have the launch on it with the fluffiness, where the more impacted, tighter sand like we've got here, you can actually hit it a more smoother and get a reaction out of the ball. So learn from the different types of sand, because every course you go to, they have different sand on most of them. Go to a beach one, that could be softer, fluffier. Another course, they get a coarser sand like we've got here, and you're going to get a bit more spin off it. You don't have to swing as hard at it because it's more compacted. It's going to launch it out more. Where if it's a fluffier sand, you want to be more aggressive through the ball to compensate for that resistance as it goes through, just dispersing all your energy from the ball to get it out. Hope some of that stuff helps you. Get in the sand, enjoy the beach, and most importantly, have fun. Yeah.